Mainly my new players. Don't care too much about the ones that's in game and stuff like that. As you can see, I have plenty of tunes. I play hardcore, softcore, just about all of them. And I want to break some stuff down for new players. First of all, I'm gonna make a new tune. I'm not gonna make this super long. I'm just gonna pick any random one, right? Let's see. I'm gonna get the Ranger, all right, and I'm gonna put.
An outcast, lurking among the shadows of the trees like an animal. You murdered one of my soldiers in the name of a filthy thief. Your guilt is clear. Plead for mercy, if you must.
All right, we'll put that in there. We'll go ahead and start it. And there's a couple things I want to say. It's videos out here. Oh, he's not gonna do it. All right, maybe let me do that one. All right, let me do it. Okay, so no matter what class you play, you can play it to your heart, to content. If you're a true new player, never played anything past the Exile whatsoever, you got no understanding of a lot of stuff, and you're watching these YouTube guys, the first thing you want to do is stop watching these flashy YouTube guys that show you these in-game builds, because that's something we're going to put in the unattainable realm. That's something you should never be looking at coming to this game for the first time. I mean, if you look at it, look nice, look shiny, but don't think you can get in this game and you're going to be doing that at level 1, level 2, level 3. It's not going to happen. It would never happen, until you get to a certain point in the game. So new players, that's the very first thing you need to understand. Stay away from the flashy videos, streamers, telling you the in-game builds and all this stuff and shit like that. The best ones are the leveling ones. If you're going to watch anything, watch the leveling videos. They are the best ones. And make sure it's a true leveling video. It's not cut and paste. It should be a certain length. Go into detail and stuff for you to really help you out. Other than that, the other ones, just stay away from. Any class you get can do damage. Depending on what type of damage you're going to do, it's based on you and getting familiar with the skills and just using common sense stuff. So for a new player, you use your basic skill attack, of your weapon attack, right? You might think some weapon basic attack are really strong, some are just doo-doo. It don't age well. Just don't do it. If you know you're not doing damage, don't use it. Use it for emergency if you don't got nothing else. But take for instance, I'm gonna hit this zombie. And then if I got another skill that can one-shot the whole mob, I'm going to use that skill. Don't run around with single target shit. This is single target, all right? Killing one enemy at a time. Through your leveling, you're going to need 100% or 90% what I call AoE, aka area of effect. You need something that's going to wipe out the mobs. So I'm going to call it AoE. Single target is just what it is. ST is just single target. You're dealing with just one enemy, one boss. You're not dealing with nothing else. It's still really good to put on your single target or use your single target skills when you fight any boss for maximum damage. If he call in adds, which is more enemies or whatever, then switch it up. Use your AoE, area attack, and use your single target. So here we go. We're going to put this here, and we're going to see the difference in using the one skill, which is a single target skill, and we're going to use another skill that's area of effect skill. So here, if it hit more than one enemy, it's an area of effect skill. Yeah, it used the mana, but it's ways you can take care of that. So hurry up, get up here, bro. Drinking my Bud Light. But here we go. We can get up here to him, and I'm gonna use my strongest skill. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look at my skills, and we're gonna use common sense. Is 9 higher than 6? Yes, it is. Right? So now it's 11. 11 is higher than 8. And I'm not dealing with a bunch of enemies. I'm dealing with one person, one boss. Depending if I had certain stuff to go with the other move, I would use it. But go with your highest damage. Sometimes when you combo the weaker ones with a stronger one, you get even more damage. So now we got adds. I can switch, get rid of the adds, and hit the boss. So the adds is gone. Now I'm switching back to just shooting the boss. It don't cost me any mana. Shoot that. Get rid of the ads. See? Ads disappearing. And like I said, no matter what class I got, I just want to show just some examples of players that'll be running through and you got a shit ton of enemies and you're doing stuff like this. Don't do this. This is a single target move. Don't do it. You're going to die. You're going to make your gameplay a whole lot longer. And it's just wasteful. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, next thing. You can go for damage or you can go for survivability. For me, you want to do both, and you can do both, but your main should be survivability, but you can do both just about with any class. In Act 1, it will scale you down in certain stuff where you go down and stuff like that, and so be careful. But it's all over the place. Yeah, I think the game about to crash. There you go. Yeah, it just crashed. That's crazy. Unexpected disconnect when I'm trying to show some new players some stuff. All right, here we go. Back at it. So like I said, I'm not using this for any special reason. I'm just picking something random and I'm just using a ranger. I don't even play the ranger, but I'm gonna just show you. Wow, is the game really messing up? Wow. Just to show you an example, when you're starting off, you're gonna get lots of skill gems, the weaker ones and stuff like that. Support gems, not so much till later in the game, but you will get skill gems. I highly recommend you try out the different skills, see what you like, you know, trial and error. You can make new tunes, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing you can do. I'm gonna go to character select. You know, you get in a new player, like I said, this is stuff that's really gonna help you out. I can make another player. You know, say I need a skill from the warrior. I can make a warrior. Like just example, I'm gonna try to do it fast, and this is called muling. All my new players, I need y'all to understand what this is. It's basically making another tune that's not going to be your main tune. You're just using that tune to get more skill gems. Okay, that's all you're using it for, to get more skill gems. You get skill gems, you can pass it to your main tune. You can test out those skills with your tune, and if it's hitting real hard and it's doing good, use those skills. I know this is a little annoyance of me doing it, but I need to be visual about this for my new players to see it. You got certain skills that's really good for leveling. Those are great videos to look at. You know, best leveling skill right now is Rake. You know, if you're leveling, I know you want to use other skills. You got to ask yourself, which one I want to do? Do I want to spend 5 hours completing Act 1? Now, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just at some point, you need to come to an understanding with yourself. What do you really want to do? What brought you to the game? You having fun? You loving it? All right, well, now I want to get through the leveling part of it, and it's taking a long time. You want to speed it up. Look at the leveling videos. Look at the meta leveling. Whichever one that hit the hardest, get you to end game, you're good, you know? Like I said, I have zero problems with somebody, you know, want to take 80 hours to beat, you know, one part of these maps and stuff. So again, I need another skill gem. I'm gonna make a warrior. I want rolling slam. I'm gonna use that. It's overpowered. It's really good early on when you get a weapon. I also want to get what's the other one? I also want to get disengage. I want to get disengage. But I know through experience and testing different skills that rolling slam is really good for killing the mud balls. Just about any skill can be good. It's just I test them all, and I'm talking about you don't got anything when you start in the game, and then you're able to mule and get different stuff. Try it out, you know. And this is free. This doesn't cost me any mana. Then the rolling slam costs me mana. And the thing with the rolling slam, the stronger the weapon, the stronger your damage you're gonna do with that skill. All right, boom! I got another. I'm basically gonna have 2 more skills. I got more stuff I can use. I don't got gold, but guess what I got? I'm getting free gear. I don't got gold. I can't buy anything. Mulling give you a lot of stuff. Not only gear, weapons, skill gems. You know, I just want my new players to be successful when you're playing this game. You know, I don't want people to get in here and then just want to quit. Here we go. We got another skill gem. I already got Rolling Slam. I want to use Disengage. So I'm going to identify this. I got gear I can pass over. And I'm going to go and buy something. Or if I needed it, I'll make a huntress. You know, make a huntress, and you don't got gold to buy any of this stuff. All right, you make a huntress, and you get one of these spears. All right, oh, this one is beautiful. It got +1. It got physical damage. That is good. All right. Now I just put that on, create my disengage.
Disengage.
Now I got Rolling Slam. I got Lightning Arrow. I got Disengage. Like I said, and I can take everything I got. I can take it off. I can go over here and see if I can find space because I got so much crap. And I can put it in and use it. Let me take that out. There we go. All right. Leave everything. Oh, I'll take that out too. Put the shield in just to show something else on that part. All right. Boom. Now I got all of that. Oh, there's my Rolling Slam I need. So it's like, all right, skills shouldn't be an issue. You should be able to test as many skills as you want. It shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. Another thing I want to get, you looking for a good weapon, Rolling Slam, looking for a real good weapon if they got it in here. All right, they don't got that one that's really good. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to switch back to the other player that I just created. I'm going to give him those skill gems. I'm going to give him that gear. I got no gold. Like I said, with no gold, there's no excuse why you can't get some type of gear. Just make another tool. I know it's trivial, but it's worth doing it, you know, if you don't got the gold. Because you're not going to have anything if you're coming in for the very first time. So, come over here. All right. Like I said, I got some gear. It just picked up. Got that. Got my disengage. I don't even think I put the Rolling Slam in here. I'm so stupid. Oh, yes, I did. Got my Rolling Slam. I think this is another I'll put it here. Yeah. All right. And I'm going to show something else. Just with these two, what you're going to get a lot of. All right. Go over here to here. Like I said, we got Rolling Slam. We're looking for a really good, strong weapon. This is 15. It is beautiful. We're going to take that. Now, compared to using the bow and using this and using Disengage, I know because I tested it, it is fucking great. It is fucking great. It is beautiful, especially with the leveling. Your main thing is you want to get to a certain point where you can use the skills you want to be very overpowered. No, what do we got here? This, like I said, you're not gonna have any goals. So you can't get any of that stuff. But I'm gonna buy one of these just for educational purposes. I'm gonna get one. All right, we're gonna sell the rest of this crap. I'm not even gonna use it. All right, sell that too. All right, we're gonna put all this other stuff on. But first, I'm gonna show this. You're gonna get a lot of this currency right here. Right? You're gonna use that for crafting. This is your first part of crafting. All right, say this is just a normal item. It'll be like white. It'll be like this. You will use this one to upgrade it. Then it's magical and it's stronger. Then you use this one to add more modifiers to it, to make it even more stronger. Okay? So let's say like the weapon I got. It already got a bunch of modifiers. I can't do nothing to it because it's already magical. All right? Now, if you have something that just got one modifier, you can craft on it. We craft on it. This is beautiful. This one gives us +1 to melee, gives more damage, but we're dealing a lot of physical damage. So we're going to take this one. All right. This one, we're going to put this on as well. And like I said, I'm a ranger. Just because you're a ranger don't mean you have to play a ranger to get through the leveling. You want to get through it and make it smooth and as easy as possible for you. All right, so now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna craft another skill. All right, what else can I get?
Flame wall.
What I'm gonna use? I could try one of these other skills in combo. I can drop this one. I can do Ice Nova. I could do this. I could do whatever I want. You know, at this point, because I got more skill gems. So let's say I want to use Frostball. Boom. So now I got Rolling Slam. So I'm gonna put here. Can't use Lightning Arrow because I don't have a bow. I don't want to use that now. I can use that way later. We're gonna put that on, and then we're gonna. Oh, we already got that going. Then we're gonna put on Disengage. All right. And this all I'm gonna use. This is my killing mobs. This is gonna be moving, and that's exactly what we're about to do right now. But first, I'm gonna show you. I seen something at first. No, it's no update. It's just lagging. Okay, so another thing. I know it's gonna ask you for evasion. I'm gonna give you the best thing out there, right? If you got a shield, you get 20% block chance, right? Put that bitch on. That's survivability. You get armor. Put armor on your chest. You got pieces that give you energy shield. Put the energy shield on your head, your arms, your boots, whatever. Here, we got more energy shield. All right, you want movement speed. You see boots with movement speed. You know, get those boots. None of those have it. All right, so now I can't get movement speed, so what would I want? All right, I want more energy shield. Boom, more energy shield. All right, I want a little bit more armor, or either I want a little bit more energy shield. So I look at the arms, all right, giving me accuracy. That's about as good as I can get, so I grab the accuracy, put those on. As you get your currency, you know what you can do. If it's already magical, go ahead, craft on it. Put stuff on it, attack speed. Boom, more energy shield. And that's it for right now. We do that. I'm gonna get rid of that one. All right, so we go and look. I got 51 energy shield, 72 life. Cool, how much armor do I have? Let's go take a peek. I got 38% armor. That's 38% damage reduction. I'm not walking around getting my fucking head blown off by enemies. You got a chance. You got 2 layers. You got 3 layers of defense. You got your armor. And you got your energy shield. And then your last line of defense is your health. So you get 3 layers. Use it. Now this is disengage. I already know how this works. I'm gonna look the opposite direction. And I'm gonna show another trick with doing this. Like I said, I can take and kill them, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just trying to get to the mud boss. And I'm gonna show you a trick to level up fast for all my new players again. You wanna be level 5 if you can, and go into all the rest of the zones, you're overpowered. Just about. Well, you get better gear and all that stuff. There's another enchantment there. I don't want it. And I am level 2, and if I do this right, I should be able to hit it pretty easy. There we go. Let's unlock the waypoint. We're not looking for disengage to do any damage. It's just moving right now. As soon as we get our first, support gem, that's when you get to increase your damage. That's when you can make a single target power into a multi-target power or skill. Right now, when you're looking for it here, is you're looking for that checkpoint. You can kill the enemies. It's just, I just want to hurry up and get to the checkpoint, which I think I missed. I got a strong feeling I did. Yep, I missed it. And that's rolling slam for you right there. I got all my layers of armor, like I said, so I'm not worried about too many battles in here. I just want to show this checkpoint because it's going to spawn in some monsters that's not like the other ones. They're going to be a different color. God damn, any other time I run right into the damn checkpoint. This is crazy. still haven't ran into it. Jeez.
Patience.
All right, it's not down there. Let's go over here.
Not yet.
No checkpoint. This is truly getting weird. I should have definitely hit that checkpoint by now. I definitely just about almost did the whole map, but this is not the checkpoint either. This is not it. That's the checkpoint to the boss. Unless they removed it, like they GGG do some really stupid stuff, man. I don't know who's doing the calls over there, but like I said, they're gonna be the death of their own game, man. They don't get it together real soon. All right, no, it's not over here. I'm really thinking they I know they didn't take it out the game, but I should have been ran into that checkpoint. All right, let's go all the way back. Just want to show this trick, and you can do it just about. I know this one does it, and it's like maybe one more place that does it. It's not a lot of them though. I wish they would implement that. That would help with some of the leveling gaps. But yeah, this is insane. Normally I've run right into it within seconds of getting in here. All right, this is it right here. Boom. And you see these skeletons? It's not gonna always be skeletons, but that's your fast leveling. And then you hit respawn checkpoint. It's gonna spawn all the enemies back in. And you just keep getting them. It's, like I said, all the time it's not gonna give you the skeleton. But that one magic enemy gives you more XP than you could say every small enemy in here. And you can sit and just do this and get levels fast. See, there's one level. We're gonna go ahead and keep doing it. And I showed it in other videos before too, but I just want this video to just be solely tips and tricks for new players, man, to how to get through a lot of this stuff. And like I said, again, even though I don't have a warrior, you can try the different skills. You can use them. I know already that strength is going to increase my damage with this warrior, so I'm going to put strength on. On top of that, it's going to give me more life. More life means more survivability long term going playing the game. And like I said, you could just rinse and repeat this all the way to level 5. I'm gonna do it a couple more times, and I'm just gonna go ahead back and show some more little tricks. Well, I'll probably just end the video on that trick there, just to help some players. All right, let's go ahead and kill this one. Hit him with a frost bomb. All right, now I bought these for a reason. Like I said, I'm gonna show more crafting. You get this, you get a lot of it. Craft on stuff. You know what I mean? But if you see anything that got like a lot of spirit, it's always good to get it, whether you need it for later or whatever. So now we're gonna replace the shield. I know the shield is gonna give more survivability, but I get another bonus now that I have the scepter on. I get something called spirit. All right, and with that certain scepter, I get minions. So I can crank up the number of minions I have, and now look what I got. I will have a little army. So confirm, respawn, and I'm gonna disengage, and there's my minions. Right now I'm gonna use the roll and slam. All right, now I'm gonna shoot all the way down to the boss. I'm gonna kill the boss. Shoot on down the road. Get on down the road. And just remember that. Don't just run out there and be fighting these guys, because, you know, even the enemies got layers of protection. And majority of the time, by the time you try to kill them, they're going to kill you. All right, this should be our boss fight. We can get our first support gem. test them out, use them. I mean, try different ones. If you got the mule. Like I said, you don't got to stick to one skill. Use everything you can, you know. I'm not doing a crap ton of damage right now, but I'm doing good enough. Drop that on them. Keep going. And learn how to dodge. Don't sit there. This is not one of them games where you're going to button smash. You got to dodge and you got to time it. There we go. He's there. He's gonna drop.
It had to be done.
What the fuck is going on? I'm not used to that. Something's not right. He dropped a lot.
I need more time.
That's crazy. Yeah. So now I can take my gems up. Say like I got a weapon that's, or I got a piece of gear that's, again, normal. I can hit it with this and it automatically hit it with 4 modifiers, sometimes 5, sometimes 6. So these are good to use. Why it gave me so many of these, I don't know why I did that, but this right here, you can take up your skills. You can get new skills. Say I want snipers, boom. I got snipers now. I can take these guys down and get some snipers, have snipers with me. Let's see, what's the other one?
Flame wall ignites.
I'm gonna get flame wall. I'm gonna throw flame wall with it. That's another skill I can use with the sniper. I can bind a skill, and I can have. Let's say I don't want to use that right there. I want to put that here, and I want to put flame wall here. And with the snipers, you get these little arrows they shoot, and I can have them cast it and throw fire, and it explodes. And you can test that through your gameplay on a boss and be like, hey. Shit is doing more damage than my bow is doing, so I can do that and then throw fire. All right, for in the video, I'm gonna go ahead and keep buying one more, and I'm gonna drop more videos like that too. The little stuff I know and I've been through, I experienced, I tried, I made my own builds. I combine other people's builds with different stuff and the knowledge I have. But I feel like if you don't try the different skills, you won't know what's really strong. Like, I know nobody want to be in a game and be weak. You can be a ranger and have great damage. Do your research. Look at a couple YouTube joints. See what they use, and you don't have to have all their support gems. But just one can make a world of difference, right? So we got a first support gem. All right, it's like, all right, what am I going for, right? It's like, I know Rake is overpowered. Right? I can use Rake all through the game and just destroy stuff. So it'd be like, what I want to do? I'm going to go get Rake. And I'm going to put Rake on. To thrash everything. And I know Stomping Ground is what make Rake so great. So it's like, do I get Stomping Ground first? You know, I'm going to get another support gem. You know, then I can't get Rake till I'm level 6. So it's like, what can I use to do a lot of damage right now? But I'm going to get Stomping Ground because Stomping Ground works good with Disengage as well. And it is very good. So I'm gonna go back in the zone and you're gonna see me use Disengage with Stomping Ground on it. You can use Shield Charge with Stomping Ground on it. You know? So now you're gonna see my Disengage and what the damage it can do. And just to show you, it's only doing 11 damage. I could be using this, I could be using that, I could use any of the other ones, but why use that? Well, I'm gonna show you why. That's why right there. And I'm still moving where I need to go, and I'm killing enemies. So that's Stomping Ground. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go over here and kill that witch that I ran past earlier. And here's a little preview of using the snipers with the flame wall. Like I say, watching some videos is good, but if it's the flashy ones and they don't have the leveling, Let's try to stay away from those. You know, the best videos are the leveling videos. Once you can make it through the leveling process and make it to the end game, then you can focus on in-game builds. And another reminder for my new players, if you're watching a video and he said it's not even that expensive, it's just like 2 divines, fuck all that. Stay away from the video. So far, to all my new players, there's only one build in existence, and it's one that I did. That's Storm Mage. It's Storm Mage, no matter what class you is, the Witch, Lich, or whatever. You can run the Storm Mages and follow the same skill tree and passive tree points, skill points, and all that shit, and ascendancies to whatever you want. You know. And look at the stomping ground. Now watch me use these guys. Watch this. Boom. Again, it's like I said, it's tons of stuff out there. When you pick up stuff, always look at it. You know, look at it. It may be something better than what I got. You know, I like armor. Armor to me is just as good as energy shield, but together it's a beast. You know, so it's like I can lose my armor now. I'm still getting 33%. I can put this chest piece on, and now I got 97 energy shield. But you know what? Every time I get hit, I'm gonna get stunned. Just about. Every hit I hit is going to knock me out of place from trying to do a move. So even though that is really good, I still need to replace and put some armor up there. I mean, even with 11%, that's pretty good, but 33% damage reduction is way better. All right, now I'm going to teleport back. But yeah, that's some of the stuff you can do. There's all type of support gems you can use. It's just try them, test them out. You know, look for a support gem that's everybody using on just about everything. Like I say, Stomp should be one of the very first ones you get, depending on what you're going for, because you do real good damage. You know, like I said, matter of fact, let me go back. I'm gonna go through the next zone, and I'm just gonna stomp through the whole thing. I'm gonna stomp through the whole thing, and that's one of the key things to it for my new players, man. You gotta look for the leveling builds. If you're not looking at what I'm doing, go for a build that don't cost anything. I mean, it can cost an exalted orb, but I mean, a video like I said, what I did when it was like, as soon as you get an exalted orb, get this headpiece, boom, get it, and then they cost regals, so that's even better. You know, it costs regals, so it's like that's basically nothing. You definitely gonna find a regal. So stuff like that, yeah, that's doable. But if you go in and you're looking at builds and it's like it's gonna cost you 300 exalted orbs and shit like that, stay away from that. Stay away from those. Ask questions in the live stream. If you see some of them guys in the live stream, ask them. Say, hey, what's a leveling build that's very overpowered and it don't cost divine? If they can't answer that question, get away from their video. Because if you come to me and you ask me, hey, what's a build I can do and I can level through and hit end game and do maps? Storm Mage. To be honest, I would say just about any minion build, man, depending on what it is. I'm gonna try different minion builds as well. I was thinking about maybe this week, well, either way is gonna consist of getting to a certain level before you can get certain minions. Which is one of the parts where I say I always use Rake. Because Rake is just one of those good ones. You know, it's to me it is the top tier. If you're gonna level, use Rake. I mean, use Rake till you can get to a level where you can start, where your build becomes overpowered. There's some videos out from certain YouTubers that'll be like, all right, we're going to teach you how to get to this in-game point, but I'm going to show you the leveling point. Is that in the leveling, you want to get here, at this point, you're going to be overpowered. So example, let's say I want to be a ranger, spear, or lightning bow or whatever, right? They'd be like, it comes overpowered when you ascend and you're level 30. Then it's okay, I'm just gonna use Rake until I hit level 30, and then I'm gonna get all the skills they need, because it's just gonna still be overpowered and still be able to convert to what you want. So let me switch to my other tunes just to give a brief preview of different stuff. This is stuff I put together myself. The Infernalist, I did that myself. Yeah, it was some insight from, wow, what the freak was that? But anyway, yeah, I got motivation from other players. I got motivation from streamers, but it might not be the exact same what I have. They might not be a Infernalist or whatever the case may be. You know, let's run here. I don't even know if I got everything on or not, but we're gonna go here just to show you. This is me. This right here costs nothing, basically. Now, when I mean it costs nothing, it's not 200 exalted orbs, it's not 100 exalted orbs, it's not 50 exalted orbs, it's not 20 exalted orbs. Maybe depend. It's all on what you want to get. So, like I said, it's all on what you want to get. Certain stuff I found from killing enemies, but other than that, the core base of, well, let me put some boots or something on. Jeez, I'm looking nasty. Look, and did I take everything off? I did, so they probably gonna be pretty trash too. Oh, jeez, hold up, this might not be the one. Yeah, I took everything off of them, so I don't think they're gonna do the damage they supposed to do. But I'll try. But I don't have the support gems on them right now, so they're probably not gonna do a whole lot of damage to these guys. All right, I take that back. Excuse me, I take that back. And again, this is a build you can do. Don't cost nothing. You're gonna be overpowered. You're gonna be overpowered through all the acts. You're gonna be overpowered. And you start with these guys as soon as you hit level 41. Until then, it's like use Rake. Once you hit level 18 or 15, 16, one of those, you use Frost Mages. And then you use Frost Mages all the way till you hit level 41. And you hit level 41, you switch to the Storm Mages. But you still can keep your Frost Mages and run Storm Mages and run whatever else you want. Now, this is just one of them. This is 100% no divine build that you can use and perfect it. And I've got a strong feeling that when the new mod drop, that I think all the minions may get a buff, which would be great, meaning it would scale good with content. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're gonna go to another one. I'll show my warrior. I hope I ain't taking too long. I didn't want this to be a super long video. It's 38 minutes, cool. All right, so is this the one? Yeah, this I already had one, but this is the one I just did the latest video on leveling. Just check my channel. You'll see the leveling parts for the minion warrior, warbringer minion build, whatever you want to call it. But let's take him and let's run through here, and I'll give you an example. He's level 65. And after that, after you got your minions, your main focus is going to be upgrading your gear, and just when you get your skill gems, you're going to upgrade your minions. That's it. That's basically it. Same concept. Like I said, you could use this with anybody. It's just I took the time out to think about what would it be like with a warrior, because the warrior get 50% boost on the passive tree, and my minions do more damage. I feel like I don't think anybody did it yet, but somebody's going to do it. But it's going to be to a point where somebody's going to make the build and they got all the best shit in the game, and it's going to be like a meta. I mean, to the point it's going to be a meta. Whatever damage, if it's a lich or whatever that's doing damage, I guarantee you, if the right person gets this build, it's going to be a meta. Like I can freeze, shock. I'm doing everything. You know, I can do whatever I want at this point. And again, that's something else you can do. You use Rake all the way till you hit. Let me see. You can use Rake all the way till you hit level 41, and then you can switch to the Storm Mages right then and there, and you're good. And they do great damage. And that's it. Let me get out of here. And that's going to do it for me in this video, and my tips and tricks for new players and any players that's, you know, thinking about coming to the game and trying stuff. It's just the best advice I can give out to help my fellow players, so you won't get in here and get stuck and get lost and hate the game. As far as the market, I think the market can be fixed with one simple thing: merge it. Merge. I'm gonna say two things: merge the currency exchange with the trade vendors and put all of that shit in here. So when a player set a price, the actual game company can actually put divines in the game and set their own rate. You know, so I showed it before with which say I want to I don't know if it went down, but say if I want a lesser jewel orb, I broke the market for extra orbs. Oh, they must have did an update. I don't know about it. I don't remember saying that. But say I want a lesser jewel orbs. These normally sell for regals, right? So if we look now, you can get one lesser jewel orb. Hold up, oh hell no, something's not right. That is way off. Yeah, it should be a 1-to-1 ratio. Yeah, there we go. It should be a 1-to-1 ratio. So you can get one of these for a regal now, because I set it so that people were having these for exalted orbs. It was way overpriced. So I took the liberty about a shit ton of them, put them in my own trade stash, and have them up there so people can be accessible to it, to make it no longer a viable source for these fucking leeches to put it in there and try to milk you out of your exalted orbs. So I can switch it to exalted orbs and see what they say. Look at this. You get 1,000 for one exalted orb. That is the going rate. That is the going rate. 1,000 for one less. I mean, you get 1,000 for one exalted orb. See what I'm saying? And then people, I think they doing something. They trying to make money or do whatever they're gonna do before the game resets. But that is insane. This say I want a divine orb. All right, yeah, the dude said it was 2,000. Goddamn, that's crazy. But you go to the chaos orbs, that did go up. That is crazy. All right, so 16 chaos orbs, one divine orb. All right, well, what is a chaos orb worth? Let's go here and put an exalted orb. So I get 170 for one chaos orb. Let's say I want exalted. Oh, wrong. Say I want exalted orbs. So it's 177. So the chaos orbs is worth a lot. You know, so if somebody say I got this shirt for one chaos orb, don't buy that stuff. Like I said, scammers, and for my new players, just don't do it. Don't do it. Anything asking for a divine or exalted orb, you need to really take your time and think about it. Definitely don't give out your chaos orbs, okay? Other than that, that's your boy Rocket Man 360 PC. If you're new to the channel, hit that thumbs up, man. Still waiting for that patch to drop the end of this month, and hopefully it'll be good. I'm definitely gonna try to be on the race because I think it drops that Friday. And what I'm doing is I'm gonna do a live stream. I'm not gonna do no voice chat though. I'm not for that. But what I'm gonna do is on the release of the new league, I'm gonna do a live stream, and anybody in the live stream that want to come and party up and run it, I'm gonna try to give it like a 10 minute or whatever grace period and wait for everybody, and then I'm gonna run it, and we're gonna go all the way to the end game and do all the acts. Other than that, catch you on the next one. Peace.